And welcome back, YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. This is part 31 of Let's Play Enderal. And this is a re-recording because I lost the video footage of me playing this before, so I'm doing it again. Alright, so these two trunks you can open, you can pick up some stuff from those trunks. I'm not gonna do it, I'm just gonna go straight forward in this video, and you can also take this path, but it leads to nowhere. So, yeah. Again, this is a very straightforward section of the main quest. This is an island off the coast of Enderal. Again, some trunks here. You can find some loot. That goes nowhere. So it's really straightforward. And if you go up here, we will meet. Aha! Some animals who going to turn out to be the high ones, as you can see. They're basically animals, and these are the ones that are responsible for the endless cycle, for the destruction of, well, basically the whole world. And I guess I'm sort of asked to stop the whole cycle. And these are the manifestations of the high ones. They come as animals, as you can see. Now, you can have a kind of a discussion with these. You can ask them questions, but I'm not going to do that. They'll just make fun of you, saying that they are very amused by my performance, since I have recovered the secret weapon and all that. So I'm just going to tell them that they're a bunch of liars, and then they will sort of disappear, as you can see. Now, next up, I guess I'm hit on the head, and from here we're going to wake up. So, what is interesting is that the high ones actually exist. So, I guess the order, my order master, my order, excuse me, order leader was right about that. So there are creatures or gods at work trying to manipulate the world. Alright, so I'm blindfolded. That's because that's why you'll don't see a lot on the screen right now. So I'm captured by Koarek and his troops, his Narim troops. Alright, so they're gonna take me the blindfold off now. Alright, so here we are. This is Koarek, and again the leader of Narim, and he has landed on this island. What's interesting, I think, about the island is that it's really different from the mainland of Enderal, and it feels it looks like this is a separate part of the development of Enderal. Actually, it feels a bit tacked on. That's what I want to say. So, excuse me, I'm a bit of a cold, but more further on in this particular part of the video, you can lie to him, or you can tell him the truth. So he asked me who I am, and if you lie, you basically die. That's what happens. And I'm not sure why the developers choose to put in this choice whether to lie or not to lie and tell him the truth, because it's more logical. Since I'm a representative of the Order, it's more logical to lie and not tell Koarek about my real reason to be on this island, because I'm here to spy on him and his troops for the Order, right? So it is more logical. It's to lie about your purpose there, but if you choose to do that, you'll die. So you have to tell the truth, and then sort of the game continues. So it makes really not a whole lot of sense why the developers choose this option to be in the game, because it doesn't go anywhere. Anyway, they found my secret apparatus. It's basically a cell phone of some sort, a holographic phone or something like that. And what you'll see right now is that Kowarek is going to talk to my order leader, Aransual. And the two of them is going to appear soon from the mist. So my initial quest, oh, here he comes. So my initial quest was to put down this device so you can spy on the Narum army, because the device can record all the stuff that's going on. So now the device actually used, you can see that Kowarek and Ransual are in this discussion together. And the interesting thing about the two of them is that they have two completely different ideas about the world, basically. Whereas Aransual, Aranteal, I should say in German, has this idea that the High Ones, as I just experienced, the High Ones are behind the whole cycle, the endless cycle of life and death. They sort of play with people, and the whole world is going to be destroyed, and everything sort of starts anew. And he wants to stop that. He wants to stop that endless cycle. Whereas Kowarek is convinced that there are no gods anymore. So the guy on the left of the screen, he's convinced there are no gods, and mankind is elevating itself maybe to be a god, or at least mankind is taking over. Mankind is going to be, maybe the gods of the future, something like that, right? So these two have really different perspectives on the situation, and as this discussion is going on, they won't agree on anything. So Kowarek will say something like, yeah, we're going to destroy you because you still pray to the old gods and blah blah blah. Whereas Aransual will say, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's the red madness, and all the bodies are getting out of their coffins, and everything sort of points towards the end of the world, and we need to stick together and fight this cycle. That is our enemy. We shouldn't fight each other, right? So that's what they're sort of discussing here in German, of course. Now, people have been asking me in the comments and reaching out saying, why are you still playing the German version of this game? And I respond and say, listen, the German version is the most authentic version of Enderal. And since I speak and understand German, I just play the German version, that's all, you know. And I think there is a bit lost in translation if you're going to play the English version. You'll probably be fine, but you know, there is a loss of information from translating from German into English. But again, it will probably be a faithful translation nevertheless. So the whole purpose of this island is just basically forwarding the story and just show you the two ends of the spectrum here. So that's basically what's going on, and the whole purpose of the island. And I think it's a bit of a disappointment, since the island does not offer anything else than just this scene. So there isn't a lot to explore. There isn't a lot going on. It's really straightforward, and that makes that stuff sort of, is a bit disappointed by that. So let's hear out their discussion.
Wir werden verhindern, dass ihr und euer rückständiges Denken der Menschheit erneut den Fortschritt versagt. Deshalb werdet ihr, wenn ihr keinen Krieg wollt, den Bau des Leuchtfeuers einstellen und eurem Volk endlich die Wahrheit über die Götter erzählen.
Alright, so here Kowarek says you need to tell the people the truth about the gods, that they don't exist, that you have to stop the creation of this weapon. We're just all humans.
Aber wenn das eure Forderungen sind, dann nein.
Dann werden wir euch dazu zwingen müssen.
So, Aranteal does not accept the terms that are set by Kowarek. So that means war, basically. So the discussion has ended.
Alma, bereite den Angriff vor.
Alright, so prepare for the attack, he says.
Ja, mein Herr. Was tun wir mit
Now, what are we gonna do with the prisoner?
Spione. Richtig. Es herrscht nun Krieg. Und eigentlich müsste ich euch töten lassen. Aber ich bin ein Mann von Ehre und ich habe euch Gnade gegen Wahrheit versprochen. Also lasse ich den Zufall entscheiden. Samael, betäube ihn und bring ihn und seinen Kumpanen auf ein Floß.
Alright, so they're going to put us on a boat in the water and let fate decide. So this guy's gonna do something to me, which is not clear what, but alright, from here there was a crash on my PC, so I had to restart the game, and the next up we'll get a interesting scene. And we're back. Now this looks very similar to how we first started the game. It's pretty much a new dream sequence. Again, very straightforward. We just have to head up the path here and we'll meet our father again. So I guess the main character, the prophet, is having bad dreams again.
Na, wenn das nicht mein kleiner Liebling ist. Na, wie geht's dir? Immer noch auf der Suche? Wirklich? Das fällt mir ehrlich gesagt schwer zu glauben. Aber du wirst schon wissen, was du tust. Komm, gehen wir rein. Ich habe eine kleine Überraschung vorbereitet. Oder sollte ich sagen, eine große? Kommt drauf an, wie man es sieht.
Alright, so as you can see, this is my mother, this is my little sister, and we're gonna eat organs, human organs, as you can see. Yeah, this is a bit of a disturbing scene next up, but we've seen it before. So again, there's a heart in a jar.
Sind sie nicht schön, die beiden?
Sind wir nicht schön? Sind wir nicht
So they have both have their sacks on their heads. I'm not sure why.
Mein Kind, du bist ja jetzt wichtig.
You are now important.
Er ist jetzt
You are the
wichtig.
prophet.
Er ist auserwählt.
So he's making fun of me.
auserwählt?
Aber weißt du, was du in all dem Trara um Propheten und Läuterungen zu vergessen scheinst? Dass du schwach bist.
You have forgotten how weak you are, he says.
Das warst du damals. Das
You
bist
were
du
that
jetzt.
back then.
Und
You
das
were
wirst du
weak,
immer
and you're
sein.
still weak.
Du und Leben retten.
Now this is very nice of your
Oder
father
vielleicht
to
haben
say to
wir
you.
Unrecht. Wie wär's?
You're just a
Sag das mir doch.
weakling.
Warum solltest
Why
ausgerechnet
are
du
you
die Lösung
the
für
prophet?
deine
Why would
Probleme
you be
sein?
the prophet? You're just weak.
Warum solltest du etwas abhalten können, was
How
der
can
Menschheit
you
schon
stop
seit
this
Jahrtausenden
this
widerfährt?
cycle?
Du.
How's that possible?
Richtig, weil du ein verdammtes dummes Drecksbalg bist. Ein
You're an
mordes
idiot.
Dummes Drecksbalg, nichts weiter.
Nothing more than just an idiot.
Beim Namen des Schöpfers. Siehst du, wie unglücklich du mich machst? Du bringst mich
Don't
zum
you see
Fluchen.
how unhappy
Schmutzig
you
zu
make
sprechen ist
me?
eine Sünde.
This is all
Das liegt
very
des Schlechten, das
educational for a child. Oh,
helfen zu erkennen, zu
and
sehen,
then they
dass das
just
nicht du
combust in
bist.
flames.
Das bist nicht du. Du bist nicht du. Und
You are not
tief in
you.
dir weißt du es.
Du weißt es. Du weißt es.
Sag mir doch, Dummerchen, warum weigerst du dich also so sehr loszulassen?
Why do
Wir
you
waren einfache
still
Bauern, nicht die Sorte von
deny
Helden
what you
hervorbringen,
are?
dass das so
Why don't you let
schrecklich
go?
ist. Dein Platz ist hier, im Reich der Toten.
Go to the
Man soll es
the
dich doch
the,
einfach fallen. Es ist nur am
the
Anfang
kingdom of the
schwer.
dead.
Irgendwann ist es wie Einschlafen. Bitte,
Just go to sleep.
wir vermissen dich so sehr. Schwesterchen will wieder mit dir spielen. Und wir zwei können wieder jagen gehen, wie damals. Einen dicken Elch erlegen und abends würde uns ein Teller deftiges, knusprig gebranntes Fleisch erwarten.
Oh my god, everything is going in flames.
Hörst du mich? Du bist doch schon hier. Warum also immer dieses Rennen? Hey, mein Kind. Verstehst du mich? 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 Verstehst du mich?
Verstehst du mich? Hey, aufwachen! Schlechte Träume?
Alright, so I've woken up, and Jesper's here as always, my dear friend Jesper.
Wir haben jedenfalls verdammtes Glück gehabt.
So we've had a lot of luck.
Den Koarek uns hat aussetzen lassen, war ungefähr so seetauglich wie ein Papierboot.
And it looks like we've been picked up by a fisher boat.
Aber das sehen die Tausenden, die ihm folgen, wohl anders. Als wären die Hohen nicht schon Bedrohung genug. Jetzt haben sie auch noch einen selbsternannten Heilsbringer, der ihm Rückenwind schenkt.
So he basically says, you know, now the High Ones are supported basically by the Narum army, so things are escalating here. So we're fighting the High Ones to stop the cycle, but we also have to deal with the Narum invasion. And if you look at it from a military standpoint, Enderal is not going to withstand the Narum army.
Danken wir erstmal dem Zufall, dass wir noch leben. Wenn Tara nur gewusst hätte, wie wichtig du wirklich bist, legen wir jetzt vermutlich mausetot im Dung ihrer Pferde. Erstmal solltest du nach Ark zurück, am besten von Dünenheim.
So he says that I should go back to Ark.
Sprich doch mal mit der Fischerin und frag sie, wie weit es noch ist.
And I should talk to the fisherwoman.
Gleich der Umstände, wir haben unsere Mission erfüllt. Und danach, ich weiß es nicht. Krieg ist wirklich eine andere Dimension. Und als Fleischpfütze unter einem Kriegshammer zu enden, war nie Teil meiner Zukunftsplanung.
It's really interesting how these characters talk about premonition, about fate. It really shows the different perspectives. Is it luck that we're still alive? Is it destined that we are alive? And this sort of represents this difference in perspective, really is something that you'll see throughout the whole game of Enderal, and that makes it really interesting, because there's a lot of it you can take a lot from it, and think about that, and think about what is going on in our world. You know, we have people that really are very religious and everything is predetermined. And there are people that are not like that. They think that everything is luck, everything is just chaos, and you just have to make your own decisions in that. So it's really interesting. Everything is by accident, or everything is determined. Everything is religion. It's not religion. Well, let's talk to the fisherwoman.
Ihr seid wach? Ich habe nur getan, was jeder andere Weg ist. Euer Kumpan hat mir erzählt, was uns blüht.
All right, so the woman's gonna take us back to the mainland, and in the next video. It's going to be a regular video, I think, and we're going to continue the main story, and we'll see each other in Ark. Thank you for watching.